Hello everybody, in this video I'll be showing you how to use our Wikipedia Dead Backlink Finder tool. So this tool allows you to find dead backlinks, so that's links from Wikipedia to websites that are no longer there or pages that are no longer there, and then you can edit those and replace them with a more useful resource, so a page on your website that is obviously much better than a dead link. And the reason you want backlinks from Wikipedia to your website is that although they're all no-follow, Wikipedia is a very, very trusted website. So it's great to have no-follow backlinks as part of your backlink profile, because it makes it look much more natural than if you've got just do-follow links pointing to your website. So before we show you the tool in action, we'll run through some of the settings here. So you can either check Wikipedia URLs for dead backlinks that you supply, so you can put the Wikipedia URLs in here, or you can enter a keyword here, multiple keywords, and we can use the Wikipedia search feature to find pages related to those keywords that you enter there. And in this example, we're going to just use one word, which is cheese. Now, once you've entered your Wikipedia URLs here or your keywords here, your next setting is that when we search for a keyword, how many results do we want to pull back? 20 or 50? It's 20. You know it's going to be much more related to that keyword. If it's 50, they might be a little bit more unrelated, but if something as popular as cheese, 50 results is still going to be very related. So the next setting here, so this just determines if we want to check just the Wikipedia pages that are supplied here, and just the pages that come back for our search terms here, or do we want to check those and check one level deep from those pages? So that means every internal link on those pages, we'll check those for dead links as well. We'll go sort of one level deep from all of the other pages that we check. So that'll give you much more results, but some of them might not be as accurate. So for example, there might be a page that comes back for the search term cheese, but then it has an internal link to maybe the town that invented cheese or something, which might give you inaccurate dead links if we're checking all of the outbound links on a website where a page where cheese was invented first or something like that. So it can be less accurate if you have that setting. So if you do enter a lot of keywords and pull back a lot of results and go one level deep, you're going to have a lot of URLs, but one of the things you can do to make sure that they stay relevant is you can have some comma separated keywords in here, and each URL that we check must contain one of these keywords or we'll ignore it. So you could have cheese in there and cheeses or cheese recipe or anything like that. Next, we'll go down to the level of protection that are on the pages. So some very popular pages have protection on them to stop people editing them and putting their own links in. So I would generally leave these settings as they are. So if a page has full protection, you'll probably have a difficult time putting your link in, even if you're replacing a dead link with a valuable working resource now, a valuable working page. So I'd probably leave that as it is. And then here, so we're going to check in the article body for dead backlinks, and we're also going to check in the citations at the bottom of the pages. And then sometimes when a link is dead and someone notices, they'll go to archive.org, the Wayback Machine, and replace the dead backlink with the saved copy on archive.org. So we'll just ignore those for now and leave that setting as it is, and that'll skip archive.org links. Next, report all HTTP code 400 errors as dead backlinks. So I would leave that unticked most of the time, because sometimes if there are a lot of backlinks from Wikipedia to a certain website and we're checking that website to see if the page being linked to is working again, some servers can block us with a 401 error if we set a 403 or 401 error if we send too many requests, and that'll show us a dead backlink when really it's not a dead backlink, it's just that we're checking it too many times. So I would leave that as it is, and you'll still get the important 404 errors to show that the page being linked to is no longer there. Next setting, so we're getting quite technical now, so sometimes again if we send too many requests to a website when we're checking if the pages are there that have been linked to, sometimes it can block us without giving us a HTTP code. It can just block the connection, and we don't want to report that as a dead link because it might just be blocking us. So if you leave that setting there, it will only report a connection error if there's also no A record. So if you have that setting enabled, it means you will get to see the dead backlinks that are expired domains, but it should exclude any sort of connection blocks. And next, report HTTP code 500 errors as dead backlinks. So sometimes pages are linked to and the parameters cause 500 errors, or the website's just permanently down. So you probably do want to include those in the report. So now we've gone through all the settings, let's just quickly go over what's going to happen when we click start and the scan starts. So we've got cheese as our keyword here, so that's going to fire off a request to the Wikipedia search function. It's going to bring back 20 pages to do with cheese, and then we're going to check all the outbound links on that page to see if any of them, on those pages, to see any of them are dead or not. We're not going to crawl any deeper in the search results, and we're only going to return 20 because we want everything to be super relevant to cheese. Right, let's kick that off, and then we will come back in a few minutes. So we've come back a few minutes later, and you can see there's a load of pages that we pulled back for the search term cheese, and then we found quite a few dead backlinks from those pages, and you can see they're a mix of 404 errors. So the Wikipedia page to do with cheese is linking to that website where the page is no longer there, and if we open that up you can see indeed it is no longer there, and we've got the same there, and you can see here the website's actually completely dead now, and then if you want to see the page you can just click there and we'll just have a look at this. So click there, search, and then you can see there it's dead. So hopefully you can see how this is a really good tool to find dead backlinks that you can replace with, useful resources on your own website, and those links should stick because you're replacing something that's useless, a dead link, with something that is useful to people. And Wikipedia is a great website, very, very trusted website in the eyes of Google to get a no-follow backlink. And as I said at the start, Sometimes people think no follow backlinks don't have any value, but I don't think that is true. I think having a natural looking backlink profile that is a mix of strong websites that are both do follow and no follow is very important for search engine rankings. So that concludes our video. I hope you find the tool useful, and as always, thank you for watching.